Hi guys. So for today's reading, we are going to be looking into what the gossip is on you and by who. And we have 3 piles today. 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile that you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp or a donation, or hit that super thanks button. All those things are so greatly appreciated, and it really does help me out so much more than you guys know. So thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate you guys. And if you guys missed my last video, I was giving away during my Karma for the Liars and Storytellers. I have a contest going on that video where if you comment, you get added into a drawing for a free personal reading, and I will be drawing the names out tomorrow evening. So if you're interested in that, go check that video out and then hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload the winners. Anyway, let's get started with pile 1. For pile 1, what is the gossip on you and by who? Got about equal amounts of both good and bad things going around. As I've discussed on this channel many times before, when you have attention on you, most of the time it's both equally good and bad, and that's just the way it is. So it doesn't mean that all of it's true, but Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, generous, Aquarius. So your parents could be saying something about you, your family, your children. There could be something hidden about your parents and your children or something along those lines. There could be an ex or an ex-friend possibly saying something about you. There could also be somebody that you're very close to that's very sensitive, emotional, intuitive that may be talking about you. Somebody could be talking about the generosity you have or others have had towards you. People may be talking about you being very open-minded, very non-judgmental, a little different than most people. And people could be talking about the very big heart that you have, although some people feel like you keep it very well hidden. People may be talking about you a lot because you are kind of shrouded in mystery. So, IP, something to do with an IP address. L, lip service. G, people may be talking about the compliments you're getting. Some people may think that it's just lip service. G, there could be a grandma involved. Gigi. A, Gale, gal, lap, lag, lad. D, O, oil and water. P, ops. I, D, dig. Z, V. The song that just came to mind is, "His hips don't lie and I'm starting to feel you, boy. Come on, let's go, real slow. Baby, can't you see? It's perfecto." Anyway, A, W, T. So Hips Don't Lie by Shakira. U, Lips Are Moving by Megan Trainor just came to mind too. L, Y, M, C. Maroon 5 is coming to mind as well. This Love is the song that actually came to mind. This love has taken its toll. Ah, baby, she said goodbye too many times before. Yeah. Her heart is breaking in front of me, but I have no choice because I won't say goodbye anymore. Glad, mag, mad, made, arcade, cut, come, dagger, dagwood, jagged, jagged pill by Pink is coming to mind too. Pop, pow, paw, Paw Patrol, lit, tip. Just the tips is coming to mind from, oh, I can't remember the name of that movie, Sausage Party. Diet. Vacuum. Vacation. Paid. Pad. Pit. Peter. Paul. So let's see what else we have here. This person feels no pain, so they find the pain of others is fascinating. They almost can't help themselves in triggering emotions of others to live vicariously through them. So some people may be talking about how you are very emotionless, cold, cruel, and how you like to trigger emotions in others because you don't feel anything yourself, so you want to experience it through others in some sort of way. Not saying that's true, but that could definitely be something people may be talking about. Some might be trying to say that you're a sociopath in some way. And you know what? Honestly, I'm feeling like it could actually be somebody who does this themselves that may be discussing it. They were raised by wolves and they are so uncivilized. They don't know how things are supposed to be and they refuse to fall into line. These people are judgmental and can't see outside of the sheltered box that they live in. There are things more important and more healthy than fitting inside of a box of perfection. So some people may be saying that you're uncivilized in some sort of way, or that you are just don't have any manners, don't have any respect, whatever the case may be. They may say that you're eccentric or that you are just really different, things like that. They switch sides in the blink of an eye. No loyalties to be found. You might just be loyal to your own morals and values. You probably assess all sides of a situation and speak or take action on the truth that you see there. So, people could be saying that you switch sides in the blink of an eye, that there's no loyalties, which is funny because, you know, they were raised by wolves and they're so uncivilized. Wolves have a lot of loyalty. I really feel like this is just a lot of BS. There could definitely be somebody bitter, jealous, resentful from your past. Definitely could be an ex-partner or an ex-friend of some sort that is upset because you did not support them in whatever endeavor that you thought was ridiculous and you didn't feel like they were in the right, so you moved away from that energy and now they're upset about that. You enjoy life's pleasures and you are great at living in the moment. You make others forget their worries and their cares. You bring life to others. Stuck and stagnant energy does not stand a chance with you around. So yeah, you aren't busy trying to go out and hurt people intentionally, but you are somebody who moves very quickly. You're on a very fast pace. You're in a very high vibe. And if people are going to stay stuck and mired in misery and shit, then you're not with that and you're going to move away from it, and people may just be a little bit bitter or resentful or upset over that. Imagine beauty that was tempered into perfection, so rare are you, beaten down by this world over and over again, but never being overcome by its cruelties. You shine like a diamond. You are a rare find. You are somebody who has been put through a massive amount of pressure and you've become stronger and more resilient, and you shine even brighter because of the pain, the hurt, and the hardship that you have been put through. And so you have turned all of the bad things in life into good things. Brother Raccoon, a safe place for you to go. Hedgehog love, positive, uplifting new friends. So you are somebody that people feel like they are safe with, at home with, comfortable with. They feel like they can go to you with anything that they have, and they're going to be in a very safe and comfortable, loving position. People also find you to be a very positive, uplifting type of friend. And maybe people might be discussing as well that you have left behind some sort of friend group or something along those lines in favor of a new situation, maybe even a family group, in favor of a new situation with positive, uplifting people, because you may have been around a lot of people who tore you down, who hurt you, who drained you, who treated you like you didn't matter, things like that. And so people may actually be discussing that, and they may be talking about how the people that were discussing you in the past are full of shit because you're a very good person that they would love to continue to have around. 8 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. People may be talking about you getting very stuck in your head. People may be talking about you being a workaholic. People could be talking about you overthinking things or worrying about things too much. I really feel like there's a lot of people talking about when they are overthinking things or worrying too much or looking for an escape of some sort, that they can find comfort, peace, and shelter with you while you help to pull them out of that energy. People are also discussing how your patience, your perseverance, your commitment, your loyalty, your steady, solid movement forward, the way that you nurture, care for, love, and appreciate the things that you're working on is paying out in very strong dividends right now. You may actually be seeing a lot of the fruits of your labor coming into being right now, and other people may be as well, and they might be discussing that. People are discussing how you are very strong emotionally and mentally, how you have been able to face and overcome the demons within, how you've been able to step out of denial energy and look into the mirror and really examine yourself for what's going on so that you can clear it out and move forward. People are also discussing the fact that you're able to be around a lot of low vibrational energy and a lot of people with a lot of issues. You're able to deal with a lot and still able to transmute that energy and able to not take it with you and carry it on your back, on your shoulders, that you're able to dive into that negative lower vibrational energy without wearing it with you as you leave and walk away from it. That you're able to actually go in and help people to remove that negative energy from themselves and lift themselves up and out of that misery and doubt as well. But I feel like the ones that are saying some bad things are the ones that refuse to do the work to come out of that misery, and so they may be trying to blame shift it onto you instead of taking accountability for their own action or inaction. So that's pretty much what I have for you guys. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, I would absolutely love to hear what you guys thought about it, whether or not it resonates, what you might have going on, who these people could be. And if you guys did enjoy this, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the super thanks button. Think about donating to the channel. You can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list down there. Leave a timestamp. All those things are so greatly appreciated, and each and every one of you that support me in whatever way you do, thank you so much for that. I truly appreciate you, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. For you guys, let's see what the gossip is going on around you and by who. For a lot of you, I feel like this pile could definitely be an ex. It could also be a mother for some of you. We have Leo, Scorpio. There could be something to do with the child here too. Sagittarius, optimistic, or friends group, or an old friends group, or something along those lines. There could be something secret being kept hidden in the shadows. People may even be talking about a relationship that you're starting that's being kept hidden. People may be talking out of pride and ego for a lot of the things that are going on in this situation. There may be somebody actually very bitter or resentful that they lost in some sort of situation. People may be talking about how you stand out, how you're the life of the party, how everybody notices or sees you. People could also be talking about some of the targeting that you have went through in the past that you kept under wraps, that you really didn't share with a whole lot of people. People could also be talking about your generosity, your giving nature. People may be saying that you're a little bit of a drama queen or king or something along those lines. Z, Y, J, Q, S, quest, T, justice, just, Justin, O, N, Preston, Z, E, L, sleeves, H, healing, help, R, hired help. R, G, Gaston. And D, Q, W, M, Q, V, Verona. Romeo and Juliet may be coming into this for some reason. I don't know. It popped in my mind. Anyway, Gone, Goner, Gone Baby Gone. I've never watched that, but it popped in my head. Heron, the heron and the otter are my friends. So the song that just popped into my head. You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never know you never knew. So you could definitely be somebody who is very respectful of all life on earth. You don't feel like people are at the top of the rung. You feel like everyone is equal, whether they be a bug, a plant, an animal, the rocks, the earth itself, and the people on it. Everybody, it's all a cycle that works together, and each has its important factors. Jealousy. There could be some jealousy going on here. Zealous. Dawn. Den. Ren and Stimpy. Short. Shorty. Sade. We gonna party like it's your birthday. We gonna sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck cause it's your birthday. That song just came to mind. Strong. People could be talking about how strong you are. Hell. You've been through hell and back. Serious. People may be talking about you being very serious as well. Let's see what else there is here. Too much. Too loud. Too bold. Too aggressive. Never calm. Always hyper aware while completely unaware of others. In your face. In your face. Something special. Something special for you in your face. A little bit of ICP in there. The song that first came to mind, though, was Bitch by B. Miller. You can tell the truth, but as soon as I do, I'm a bitch. A little too much. How about you're not enough and get out of my face with that bullshit? Anyway, very angry person who is always anxious and stressed, turns mountains into molehills, creates problems, always thinks the sky is falling. If this is true, then remember to get grounded more through prayer, breathing, and meditation work. If not, it could be someone who wants you to be seen as the problem instead of them. Like my entire family, my ex's family, my ex, my kids, everybody on the planet. Anyway, sometimes people want you to be seen as the problem. I feel like you've had some scapegoating problems and issues in the past. There's definitely people that are saying that you're too much, you're too complicated, you're too dramatic, you're too serious, over the top. They may be talking about you having some sort of anxiety issues, things like that. Let's see what else we have. Your ideas are the best ones that I have heard, and you give them away like it's nothing. You never mind sharing your perspectives and stories. You're an amazing storyteller too. So some people could also be trying to take credit for some of the things that you do, and that could be part of the reason why they're wanting others to see you in such a negative light. You have fought long and hard, exactly. Be proud of all that you have achieved so far. Celebrate your wins. Take some time out for play and fun. Why so serious? All work and no play is making you a little crazy. It's time to fix that by bringing in more balance. So, people could definitely be discussing you being a workaholic. They are definitely discussing how you have been through hell and back. And you're a very strong person. You're very dedicated. You're very committed. You are definitely somebody who perseveres against all odds. And that you have some fucking amazing ideas that you put out there that you share with the world. You're not worried about everybody stealing from you. You're not worried about anything like that. You're just living your life and you're being a good person. So there's definitely a lot of people that are talking very highly of you. And there's a few people that are trying to get people to see you in a different light. And I feel like that's because you have a lot of attention on you. A lot of attention on you. And they don't want you to be seen or heard because it might expose some of their own lies. The fairy bee, my life is sweet. Butterflies and gloom. After sadness, happiness and hope return. So, people are discussing how sweet your life is because you've made it that way. You could actually be doing a lot of communicating or networking in your community. You could be working extremely hard. You could be really taking care of a lot of different things. People also are discussing the intensity of the look in your eyes and how people can really read your emotions through those looks because you don't hide it. You don't mask it. You don't shade it. With you, people know they're getting what they are seeing. They're seeing what they're getting, and it's real. And sometimes it can be very emotional as well. I feel like people may actually feel very comfortable being vulnerable and emotional around you. You may actually have a lot of people who come and tell you their life stories, things like that. People are also discussing how you might have went through a period of depression or sadness or pain or grief or despair or whatever you want to call it. And now you are really vibrating at a higher level again. You're feeling very happy, very joyful, and their hope has returned for you and what you're going through. You've gone through a very large transformation. King of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Starfish, and the Shark. So people could be talking about how you might be a little bit snippy or a little passive aggressive in some of the ways that you handle things. People could also be talking about how you've been targeted by certain people as well. And you might actually have a lot of fear because of this energy that has been present in your life. People may also be talking about how shallow someone from your past may be, or how shallow you might be in some sort of way. People may actually be talking about a situation that you left behind, trying to claim that it was such an amazing situation, but they really didn't know what the fuck was going on behind the scenes because all they were seeing was the surface level of this BS and drama fest that this person I feel like was creating so much chaos, drama, hardship, pain, and hurt in your life. They were constantly questioning you, constantly causing you to question yourself. This person could have been very narcissistic, very cruel in their words, that in their actions. This person could have been very overly critical, overly analytical, and they may not have only hurt you, they may have actually hurt the people around you as well, and they may be causing a lot of pain or hurt to those that you love at this current moment, and people could actually be discussing that as well. People could actually be talking about some sort of healing or regeneration that may be occurring in your life, or that they may hope occurs in your life, or something along those lines. People could be talking about the fear being instilled in the people around you or in the people around this ex. I feel like there's an ex that caused you a lot of hurt, pain, fear, despair. You could have really been falling into this just nasty pit of disgustingness while you were around this person, and you've broken free of that, and now they might actually be seeing that this person is causing the same thing to the people in their lives right now. For some of you, this could be your children, this could be their family members or children in their family members that look up to them, and this person could actually be very strategically messing with these people and trying to keep them in a very codependent state by causing them to feel nasty about themselves, by causing them to feel afraid of the world, by causing them to feel like there's predators at every turn, so they can't trust anyone. And you could have actually been in this energy in the past as well, and there could have been a lot of paranoia, things like that. I feel like people are discussing the lies and secrets and the nasty behaviors of others that are finally being exposed, and they're discussing how people thought it was you until now. So that is what I have for this pile. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, I would absolutely love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might have going on, who these people could be. And if you guys did enjoy this, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. Leave a donation. My PayPal, Cash App, and Amazon wish list are all in the description box below. Hit the super thanks button or leave a timestamp. All those things are so greatly appreciated. Any of you who support me on here in my path while I'm supporting you on yours out there, I thank you so much for that. And you guys mean the world to me. So thank you. And I hope you have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. So for pile 3, let's see what the gossip is on you and by who. Taurus, trustworthy. Virgo, this could be an ex or an ex-friend. Wow, there's a lot of that today. Scorpio, Capricorn. Could be some siblings as well talking about you, or in-laws, Aries. Could be people discussing some sort of hidden addictions, or there could actually be people that are trying to hide their addictions, and that could be part of the reason they're talking about you. Could actually be somebody who is in your life currently as well. There may be somebody around you who has a hidden agenda too. People may be talking about you being a mystery. People could also be talking about your speeches being very inspiring. People could be talking about you overthinking things or over dramatizing things. People could be talking about fights or arguments that you've been in or that have happened around you. People may be talking about your stubbornness as well, that you're very headstrong, that you are somebody very solid and grounded. And when you decide to commit to something and pursue something, you're very serious about it. Some people may be discussing your loyalty and how they were dumb to have lost you because they were not loyal and you knew. People may be talking about you knowing things without them having to say anything, without any proof even being present. S-A-L, salty. Somebody could be very salty. Sally. Y-W. Way. Say. Say Bitch by Snow the Product is something that's coming up. Great song. Basically, she's talking about how all these women in her life, she can't understand why the fuck they're attacking her when they could be working together. She's trying to compliment them and they think that she's trying to insult them and blah, blah, blah. And so you could be having some problems with same-sex people in your life or something along those lines. Wally. Walrus. Walleye. BB. Somebody could be talking about fishing. Y. Baby. Lady. Sadie. P. Sappy. Y. G. P. People may question a lot about you. People may question the things you do a lot. People may ask you why you do a lot of the things that you do. P. O. P-O-W. Z. O. Boy. Bow. Bow wow. W. N. P. F. V. E. Hover. Lover. Love. Gown. Own. You don't own me. You don't own me. Pal. Town. Ozone. Frown. Bow down to a that's greater than me. Usually I don't edit myself, but I have a feeling that if I said that word, I'd be dramatically attacked, which is pretty fucking horrible. Talk about double standards. Double standards are everywhere in everyday life. Polly, Wanda. Goodbye Earl is coming to mind now too. Bobby Sue, Gal, that one movie, what is the name of that movie? It's an 80s movie. Guy who owns a store tries to rape a girl that his son has been harassing for a little while anyway, and her brother ends up shooting him and they go on the run. I don't remember the name of it right now, but there could be something like that. There is a lot of people discussing you, by the way, in this pile. Both a lot of good and a lot of bad. I think it's pretty close to equal, but there is a lot of people discussing you in this pile. There's a lot of things being said. You are definitely a big center of conversation. A lot of that you might be very mysterious, so people are questioning things and wondering things and really don't know, so they're just talking about shit they don't even know about. Could also be that there may have actually been a sexual assault of some kind that people may be discussing as well. They don't know what they want. They are always changing. They walk away too easily, or they just have boundaries and learn and grow. Stuck people that are stagnant and accept any behaviors cannot understand this. So you may have walked away from a lot of people, and you walked away from these people for a very good fucking reason, but people are questioning it, especially if these people have lied and told different versions of the story that happened between you to come out looking like a better person than they actually were in this situation. You have chosen to move away from things that just were not on your level or were not feeling right to you. And people who lied to you, you could have actually dealt with some cheaters as well. Overly sensitive and emotional, causes drama and problems everywhere they go. Vicious and cutting, very selfish too. Constantly triggered. Some may be saying this, but it doesn't make it true. Make sure that you aren't dropping down to their level, and remember, the one at peace wins at the end of the day. So the one at peace with the way things are is the one who wins at the end of the day. Don't allow these people to take up too much of your time, your energy, your thoughts, anything like that. Move on with your life and let this bullshit fall away behind you. Some people could definitely be saying you're overly sensitive and emotional. These could be emotionally unavailable, emotionally retentive people that just don't even have the ability to feel emotions. And so they could be saying that you're too emotional while they're standing over there being a fucking robot. We need less robots in this world, so continue being you. They are non-committal and can't handle their emotions well. When things get hard, they are gone. They throw fits and need to grow up. Ask yourself who in your life that this resembles. If it's you, then work on your trust issues. If not, and it reminds you of someone else, then this is the person that is projecting blame so that they don't have to look in the mirror, and so that others aren't seeing that they're the ones that are causing the problems or the drama or the chaos. They want everybody to believe that they're innocent and that they were trying their best, when in reality they didn't even want a fucking relationship anyway. So they were shitting all over you and pushing you away, self-sabotaging everything, while in the background they were telling everybody that you were doing it. And if you are non-committal and you're looking through your options and you aren't wanting to settle for just anything that walks through your fucking door, good for you. And everybody who doesn't like it can go fuck themselves. Just saying. They are pompous and self-righteous. They judge and gossip about everyone. You can't trust them, and they always think that they're better than everyone else. If true, listen to the song Human by Rag & Bone, or Highly Suspect, I Am Human. Love others as you do yourself. If not, then this person is busy judging themselves so they feel insecure around them. Be careful who you share with, or they may use your secrets to prove this true. So if you talk about other people to people, know that they're going to be taking that and running with it. And they may even be twisting some of it. But if you give them a few key details that nobody else knew, then everybody's going to know where it came from. That kind of thing. It's always better if you just keep shit about people to yourself. Honestly, it'd be nice if you could trust people and you could actually talk to people about things, but sometimes you just can't. Sleeps with anyone and everyone, leads people on, and just wants to play games. I wouldn't trust them or their charm. If true, remember to be discerning. Ask why you are having hypersexual energy. Look inside for answers. If not true, then they may just want to scare away certain suitors if they believe it without looking further. It just weeds out the trash for you. So don't worry too much about what anybody's saying, because you know what? If people are believing shit without even getting to know you, then they don't need to be in your fucking life anyway. But there could definitely be somebody that is talking about you sleeping with a lot of different people, that you're very non-committal, that you just want to one and done. The song that just came to mind is Here for a Good Time, Not a Long Time. And you know what? Cowboy Casanova just popped into mind too. So you could actually, I feel a lot of this is your ex's energy, and this is the way that they are, but they want to present themselves as the victim, and they want to present you as the victimizer. And they may also just not want anybody to be making a connection with you or growing anything bigger with you. Some of them may actually want you to come crawling back to them on your knees, but this person's just, yeah. I feel like this person may also be judging themselves and everyone around them all the time. So if you have ever said anything about anyone, they feel like you're judging them, when in reality they are projecting their own judgments onto you. So serene, peaceful, calming. You sing beautifully. You're very siren-like. People feel safe and comfortable in your presence. Animals and children love you and your energy. Very surprising energy. It can catch you off guard. So people are talking about how you have very surprising energy, probably especially if they've heard all this garbage about you and then they meet you and they're like, what the fuck is this? This is not what people said. People said something completely different, and this is just an amazing fucking being here that's so peaceful, so calming, so, you know, of course, siren-like. You never allow your vibes to be taken over or controlled by a room. Your vibes change the vibes of any room that you enter. Energy transmutation. You don't blame others for your problems, issues, or feelings. You take responsibility for you, and you expect others to as well. You always reach out to help those in need. You are very unselfish. Some of you might have actually chose pile 1 as well. The greatest, or you are the greatest work of art is what entered my mind. They are great at working in groups, and they work very well alone as well. They have a very solid work ethic. I trust their work too. So people trust the work that you do. They trust the person that you are. They really feel very comfortable around you. They feel like you're a trustworthy person, that you're very down to earth, very grounded, that you are a hard worker, that you are very intelligent, that you are somebody who brings a lot of positivity, calm, peace, and joy to the world around you, that you're somebody who's always there when people need help, and you will always do something if you can to help people. And that animals and children just fucking love you and gravitate to you because you carry a lot of light inside of you. You are definitely a beautiful being of light. You are a light in the dark, always there to help others. It doesn't matter what you have going on. You still reach out when you see someone in need. Remember to maintain healthy boundaries though. So once again, you're there to help everyone in need. You're definitely a light in the dark. You bring people a lot of hope, a lot of inspiration, a lot of joy, a lot of peace, calm, comfort, things like that. Little brother, little sister, siblings, younger friends, responsibilities. So for some of you, this could be, like I said, some siblings that are involved in this as well. You have a lot of responsibilities. You've had a lot of responsibilities from a very young age. You could have actually been somebody like myself who spent a lot of time raising your siblings, or even your siblings' children, or even, I spent so much time with so many children when I was younger. It was ridiculous. I've been raising kids since I was 1. That could be something that people may be talking about as well, that you're a very responsible person, and it's because you had a lot of responsibility on your shoulders at a very young age, and even though it came to you at a very young age, you stepped into those shoes and you filled them up, and you've been that way ever since. So sometimes it may actually be hard to get you out of a serious mood. I finally found my inner child again the last couple years. It's nice because it had been gone for a very long time. Of course, I hadn't been a child even when I was a child, so you know. Little wolf girl. It's all right to be alone. So people are talking about how you do fine when you're on your own. People may be talking about you being a lone wolf, which is really funny that people even use that because wolves generally run in packs. I feel like when you are loyal to somebody, you are loyal to them. And you're very hurt if they are not loyal to you in the same ways. So some people could call that overly sensitive, emotional, and dramatic. But here's the deal. When you put out respect, trust, loyalty, love, commitment, solidarity, and then people give you back shit-filled bags of crap, it's okay to be upset about that. Anyway, some people could be saying that you party a lot or that you're having a lot of fun. And you know what? If you're going out and having a good time and really renewing your sense of that inner child, good for you. People are saying that you're the life of the party, that they really enjoy being around you. You have a lot of friends. You make friends easily. People may also be talking about nighttime rituals of some sort, camping, bonfires, spending time in the woods, singing once again. The song that's coming to mind is the one from, can't remember the name of the movie. I can remember I'm a Man of Constant Sorrow. I can't remember the name of the song that I'm thinking of, but it's the part where the three women are at the river and they're singing something about a little baby. They're luring the men in like a siren in some sort of way. Anyway, people could be really upset that they're so drawn to you, that they instantly feel a connection to you. And they may even be upset that they almost wanted to give you everything before you walked away. But you walked away because you were done putting up with their shit at that point. And so you could have really bruised some egos. You're okay being on your own. You are a hard worker. You are very self-confident, self-reliant. You have a lot of self-respect. You have a lot of confidence, a lot of dignity, a lot of integrity. And you really don't mind doing things on your own. Actually, I feel like you really enjoy to do things on your own a lot of times. Crocodile and the fire ants. There may be a lot of people who watch you, who observe you, who have seen you doing things. They may even be looking for a chink in the armor so that they can attack and make people believe the nasty things they had to say. You've had a lot of gossip, drama, chaos, maybe even some gang stalking. You've had a lot of people attacking you out of anger. You've had a lot of people that have really tried to drag you down, that have really tried to pull you off of your goals, that have really tried to distract you, that have tried to throw wrenches in your path. And it don't matter what people are doing, you're going to do what you're going to do, and you know how to do it. You don't need anyone from the outside to be there for you, and you just are really a very hard worker and somebody that has overcome so fucking much, and nobody can really tear you down or pull you off your path. And people are very inspired by this. People really find you to be someone who is very extremely inspiring, a great leader, somebody that's to be looked up to, somebody that has not fallen into the pit of despair and bullshit and all the crap, no matter how many hard things have happened in your life. And people have been observing this, watching this from the outside, and they really do see you. They may have thought you were prey back in the day, but now they're like, oh, this is a predator. There's no prey in front of me. This is a predator. Beast by Carlene something or another, I think. Great song. To catch a predator, you can't remain their prey. You have to become an equal in every way. So you have become an equal in every way, and people know it. So that's what I have for this pile. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through, who these people could be, what could be going on around you. And if this did help you out in any way, it would be awesome if you could think about leaving a timestamp or a donation. My Amazon wish list, my PayPal, and my Cash App are all in the description box below. Hit that super thanks button, or like, share, comment, or subscribe. All those things really help me out so much, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you who is here to support me in whatever way that may be, while I'm here to support you on your path too. And thank you so much for that. I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.